Well, Shep, we are tracking that second wintry mess that's moving through the Gulf Coast states right now. Raining, a cold rain in Baton Rouge, changing over to freezing rain in Natchez, Mississippi, changing over to snow in Memphis and Little Rock right now. And it's all headed off to the north and east. So, yes, another area of low pressure that hit Texas earlier is now rolling off to the north and east. It's going to be a major ice storm for parts of Virginia and North Carolina on Thursday. A significant ice accumulation is expected there. Then some heavy snow around Washington, D.C., Baltimore, and up towards New York City during the day on Thursday. Parts of southern New England, too, will see some of that on the lighter side as that storm rolls off to the east. How much snow are we talking with this? Well, anywhere from 1 to 3 inches near Paducah and Memphis to about 5 to 8 inches around D.C. and in the higher elevations, maybe as much as a foot there. There'll be some heavy snow around New York City, 5 to 8 inches on Thursday. And then for southern New England, anywhere from 3 to 5, maybe upwards of 9 inches of snow. Temperature-wise around the country right now, you can see the large dome of cold air that's still sitting from Chicago down to Houston tonight. It's 38 in Houston, 22 in Memphis, 21 in Erie. Meanwhile, 78 in Miami, the only real warm spot. We've got winter weather alerts that stretch from central Texas, clear across the mid-Mississippi River and Ohio River valleys and into the northeast. And this is mainly for ice and snow right now and for tomorrow that will be rolling across the country and off to the east, affecting millions and millions of Americans in terms of maybe more power outages, too, in these areas where they're expecting large accumulations of ice, the Carolinas and up into Virginia, back into portions of Kentucky as well. But there is some good news ahead in our future. As we look ahead to the temperature outlook starting next week and going into the beginning of March, we're finally going to see temperatures above average in the east, melting a lot of that snow and ice and making things more comfortable for everyone. And meanwhile, below average temperatures will hit the West Coast states. They'll cool down there just a bit, Shep.
Janice, this trek, the last storm and now this storm that starts in Texas, comes up Louisiana, Mississippi, heads across Tennessee, up into the mid-Atlantic, into the Northeast. What is with everything taking that trek? Is it something about the jet stream?
The jet stream, exactly. That's the storm track that ushers the storms across the country and around the world. And it took a huge plunge down all the way to the Mexican border over the last few days. We had earlier in the month what was called stratospheric warming. That's in the stratosphere, the layer above where all our weather happens and where we breathe. And that warming bumps the jet stream around, and that polar vortex gets bumped around. And that's why we saw all those cold air plunges come as far south and last as long. But we can see now that there will be a reprieve. Things are going to change in about a week, Shep.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.